So just back home from a nice little walk with one of my friends. The one thing I can do at the moment as this lockdown continues is go for a walk locally outdoors with one of my friends. So I'm grateful that at least I can do that, if nothing else at the moment. It is actually, I didn't realise when we arranged to go on this walk, but I didn't realise that it's actually Valentine's Day today, so that was nice. But I thought I'd just do kind of a traditional vlog today. Just following on from my last video, I just need to get back into the habit of creating again and getting back into my routine and my groove of creating and putting out content, because throughout this pandemic I've really been struggling with that. I've kind of, since this pandemic began, I've went through phases. I think everyone's kind of went through waves of like feeling down and then feeling okay about things and feeling down again, and a bit like that. And there's definitely been periods where I felt kind of anxious about things and down about things, fed up with things. And then there's also been times on the very flip side of that, there's been times where I've just felt so grateful to be healthy, so grateful that my friends and family are healthy. You know, there's been times where I've been laid out on the sofa watching TV and I've just felt so grateful for that. I've been like, oh, how lucky am I to be able to sit in this nice, comfortable home on this sofa. And I've just kind of sort of like blissed out. I guess there's been times where I found it hard to motivate myself to do productive stuff. And another reason why I've not been sort of creating, producing stuff throughout this pandemic is I've always been about getting outdoors and exploring places, traveling places, going out on hikes, traveling the world, traveling to new cities, new places, getting out on adventures and exploring places with my camera. And for most of the last year, I've not been able to do any of that. I've been on lockdown for a good part of the last year. I'm on lockdown now for the last few months. I've been just stuck here in this tiny little city that I live in. Even though I live very close to the Lake District, I've not been able to visit. I just find it so restrictive, which I hate, and I just find it very hard to motivate myself when I'm stuck in this tiny little place that I live in, when all I want to be doing is going out and exploring. So that's been difficult. But following on from my last video, I just need to, whatever reasons, whatever excuses there are, I need to start creating in spite of those reasons and just making the best of the situation. So today, like I say, just a kind of typical vlog, just to update you with what's going on, what I'm up to, and just me filming this video is just good for me, getting back into the habit of creating something and getting momentum going again. So to kick things off, let me just sort of update you with a couple of things that are going on in my life at the moment, a couple of slightly concerning things. Firstly, at work, someone at work tested positive for coronavirus. Now, the annoying thing about it is that they were actually at work on shift when they received their test result. So I don't want to get too much into details because I can't say too much about things at work because I risk getting in trouble at work. They obviously have tested positive. They shouldn't have been at work. I'm recording this on Sunday. This was Monday. So not quite a week ago, almost a week ago. But since that has happened, I have been fully expecting to be starting to feel ill at any time. Now, it'll be a week tomorrow, and up until now, up until this point, touch wood, I don't yet feel ill. So, I mean, I'd be amazed if I don't come down with it. Second thing I have going on is I have some The flat where I live, it is an old building, very, very nice building, but it's an old building, and basically we need a new roof on the building. Now, I have some rather worrying water stains which have appeared on a couple of my walls and on my ceiling. Doesn't look good at all. The one good thing is it has rained quite a lot over the last few weeks, and it doesn't seem to be getting worse, but it is still very worrying. Now, someone, a roofer, was supposed to come out and look at it yesterday. I waited and I waited and I waited and I sat around. Didn't turn up. I sent him a message saying, hey, just wanted to check you're still coming round. Hasn't even gotten back to me. So that is very annoying. Aside from those two things, and aside from what I talked about before that, struggling to be productive, yeah, apart from what those things are good. But yeah, this is all about me trying to get momentum back, trying to get into the habit of creating, putting out content, doing what I enjoy. Yeah, just get things going again. So the first thing I'm going to do is log onto my laptop, and I'm actually today's a Sunday, so I'm actually going to plan things for the week ahead and schedule things for the week ahead. I've found when I've done this in the past, I've been so much more productive. Sometimes I think maybe I'm just trying to do too much. You know, putting out a video each week, putting out a podcast each week, putting out blog posts 2 or 3, 4 times a week, social media, Instagram, Facebook page. I keep meaning to start putting out stuff on TikTok, LinkedIn. I keep meaning to look at updating the stock portfolio, updating my website. There's so many things I aim to do that I almost overwhelm myself, and then I wake up and I just don't know where to start. And because I don't know where to start, I end up doing nothing. So I find that if I actually schedule and plan things each week and each day, then I wake up and I know what I'm doing, and I work much more efficiently like that. So that's what I'm going to do for the week ahead. Also, if there's anyone else struggling with that, there's a book I read just recently which just really helped me, called The One Thing by Gary Keller. And it's all about not trying to do too much, but just trying to do one thing. Just focus on one thing you need to do. So for example, for me, the one thing I'm going to focus on and make my priority is my YouTube channel. And it's not to say you can't do other things as well, but you make one thing your focus and you spend 3-4 hours on that one thing each day. And then once you've done that, you can do other things as well. But rather than trying to do too much, just focus on one thing, knocking that out, and then doing other things as well. So anyone else who's struggling to be productive and things, I would definitely recommend the book The One Thing by Gary Keller. So that's what I'm going to do now. Plan, what is the one thing that I want to achieve this week, and then I'll break that down each day. Each day I'll say, based on this goal this week, what is the one thing I can do today to get me closer to that goal? And then I'm going to schedule all that on my calendar. So I'll schedule time each day, time for me to work on that one thing, and then I'll schedule things like my exercises and all other things that I'm going to do as well. And then hopefully I'll have a much more productive week at the end of it. So now I guess I should crack on with working towards that one goal. And my one goal, my one point of focus now, my main priority is to focus on my YouTube channel. Yes, I want to grow my podcast. Yes, I want to grow my website and my blog and all these other things that I want to do as well. But rather than overwhelm myself and trying to do too much, if I just focus on trying to improve my YouTube channel and trying to grow my YouTube channel as much as possible, just focusing on that one priority makes me feel more at ease, and I can deal with things better. So I do actually have a video that I need to edit, so that's going to be the one thing that I do now. Yeah, I think I might just need a new ironing board cover as well. One thing I probably am a bit guilty of is watching a bit too much sport. If I happen to be off at the weekend and there's some sport that I like, I do find it hard to resist watching that sport. My days off, I don't have a set pattern with my work schedule, so often my days off will be through the week. So if I'm off at a weekend and there's some sport on that I want to watch, it does feel like a bit of a treat, and I find it hard not to watch it. Particularly, I am an Arsenal fan, and Arsenal are playing now and possibly about to score. No. Yeah, so probably if I want to be more productive, one of the things I could definitely go back on is the amount of time I spend watching sport on a weekend. Yes, it is a goal. Get in. Yes. But hey, it's the weekend. I'm off. It's Arsenal. And the American football season's finished, the Formula 1 season's finished, so football's the only distraction right now. So I'm going to allow myself this. And I did get some work done before the football started, so I think as long as you can justify it, as long as you can like sort of use it as a reward for actually getting something done, then yeah, that's how I'm justifying it anyway. So we're 1 goal up, 1-0. We've now got a penalty. Yes! 2-0. 2-0. Get in.
No question about that. He's got that in the side netting.
Well, I'm pleased to say the football finished 4-2 to Arsenal, so that's kept me in a good mood. But I think today's been a good day for me, just to sort of get momentum going again. I got things done early on, planned my week, which I think is going to be important, got a bit of video editing done, and more than that, just actually creating this video, getting me back into that habit of producing videos, because for so much of this pandemic, I've had big long gaps on YouTube, and I just haven't been creating videos. And like I say, that my YouTube channel is my main focus and my main priority now. So yeah, just picking up the camera today, I've now gotten that drive again. But it is getting quite late on in the day now, so I'm gonna have my dinner, and I think I might even treat myself to a bath. So I think I'll end the video here. I will not be filming myself in the bath. It's not that kind of channel. So I'm gonna run myself a nice warm bath, and I'm gonna keep knocking out these videos now. I'm determined now to get back into putting out videos every week, once again, back like I used to. And I'm not gonna let these restrictions stop me anymore. So, thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye.